Money can be confusing for children because more coins do not always mean more money. I'm Marie from This Child Can, and I'm going to show you how to help children find coin combinations clearly. Welcome back. In this lesson, we're looking at US coins and how to make an amount exactly. So what makes money tricky? Well, children are used to counting objects like blocks, where more usually means a bigger amount. For example, 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. But coins are different. 1 coin can be worth more than several coins of a lower value. We'll use the common coins that children are most likely to meet: a cent, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. A nickel is worth 5 cents, a dime is worth 10 cents, and a quarter is worth 25 cents. We teach children to count the value, not the number of coins. Here we have 5 cents and 1 dime. Which is worth more? Well, 5 cents are worth 5 cents. 1 dime is worth 10 cents. So the key idea here is to show that we count what each coin is worth, not how many coins there are. A common question that children will meet is, how can we make this amount using coins? In real life, we often pay more money and we receive change back. But in this lesson, we're just focusing on making the amount exactly using coins. So the coins need to add up to the price precisely. A simple strategy for this is to use the same routine each time. First of all, choose the biggest coin you can that does not go over the target amount. Then find out what's left. Next, repeat this step until you have made your target amount. And finally, double check your total. Let's demonstrate this with a target amount of 18 cents. First of all, we need to choose the biggest coin that does not go over our target amount. A quarter is too big, it's 25 cents. So we go down 1 coin. Let's start with a dime, 10 cents. That works. Now we need to find out how much is left. 18 cents, take away 10 cents, leaves us with 8 cents still to find. Now we repeat this. Now we look for the biggest coin that doesn't go over 8 cents, and that's a nickel. That's only 5 cents. Now we need to find out what's left. So we do 8 cents, take away 5 cents, leaves us with 3 cents. Now the next biggest coin that doesn't go over our target amount is only 1 cent. So now we're going to use 3 1-cent coins to make up our total. Then we can double check that it's actually correct. So we have a dime, a nickel, and 3 1-cent coins to make our target amount of 18 cents. The biggest coin strategy gives us the most efficient method, but children are often asked to find this total in a different way. So one way to do this is to start with the most efficient method. Then you want to change one of the coins for smaller coins of the same value. Then you need to double check that the total is still the same. Let's have a look at an example. Our most efficient way was a dime, a nickel, and 3 1-cent coins to make 18 cents. So now we want to look for one of those coins that can be swapped. Well, 1 dime is worth the same as 2 nickels, so we can replace the dime with 2 nickels. Now our new combination is nickel plus nickel plus nickel plus cent plus cent plus cent, and that still equals 18 cents. So we've checked that our total is still correct. The important thing to note here is that although the coins have changed, the total has stayed the same. So we've learned that there can be more than one correct way to make a total with coins. Here we have a money word problem. Sam has these coins: 1 dime, 2 nickels, and 5 cents. Sam wants to buy a toy car that costs 15 cents. Can Sam pay exactly 15 cents? If yes, which coin could he use? Now, children may spot very quickly that they could use 1 dime and 1 nickel. So a 10 and a 5, that makes 15 cents. They might also notice that they could use 2 nickels and 5 cents, because then you have 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And that equals 15 cents too. Both answers are correct. You could ask children the following questions to help them understand without actually telling them the answer. What coin could we try first? Why do you think that might work? Does it go over the target amount? How much is left? What other coin could we try? Can you make it a different way? And how do you know that the total is right? One easy way to check for understanding is to show your child 2 different piles of coins like you see here. Ask them, do these make the same amount? How do you know? Children will often go for the pile that looks the biggest. At this point, you then need to bring them back to the value of the coins. You're looking for the value of each coin, not for how many coins there are. So an ideal answer would be, this pile is bigger, but this pile has got the highest value because there is a dime there. If your child needs a little bit more support, make sure you're using real coins rather than pictures. Keep your target amount small, at least to begin with. Limit the coins available. Definitely start with the smaller value coins before you add quarters. Say each coin name along with the value of that coin every time you handle them. And don't forget that playing shop and handling money in real life is as valuable as doing this kind of practice that you'll be doing here. Let your child count their pocket money. Take the coins to the shop. Give the coins to the shopkeeper. Look at what they've got. It's all good practice. With money, we count the value, not the number of coins. To find an amount, number 1, choose the biggest coin that does not go over your target amount. Then identify what's still left to find. Repeat this process. Finally, double check your total, and then you can swap coins to see if you can find it a different way. Money questions can become much easier for children when they understand how much each coin is worth and they have a simple routine to follow. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope this helped, and if it did, please like the video and share it with someone else who might benefit too. And don't forget to subscribe to This Child Can for more calm, practical tips to help support children's learning. What's your best tip for helping children understand money and coin values?